Only 30 seconds, YouTube?
This ain't enough.
What's going on, y'all? Back here again with another edition of Creator Talk. In the previous edition, which I'll have down in the description box, I also talked about copyright music licensing, but we're going to go a little bit more into the fine print today. Don't celebrate just yet, guys. So let's talk about this. But also, in the previous video, I talked about the monetization changes coming in 2023, and also my growth to 1K using YouTube Shorts. So if y'all want to check that out, they'll be in the description box. But let's talk a little bit more about my favorite subject, copyright, right? So if you guys didn't know, Creator Music, which is, the feature you'll go through to select your tracks, to use what music you want to use in your video, it's already available for those of you in the YouTube partnership program. Unfortunately, I'm not there yet. Sad face. YouTube is playing with my watch hours, y'all, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, so those of you in the partnership program, you can go to your YouTube studio. In the left hand column, Creator Music should be there. Right now it's in beta for US only, but once you go there, you should see something similar to this. I'm going to pull it up if I can find it. All right, so this screen right here, of course, this is where you'll be able to choose your tracks based on genre, mood, vocals, BPM, or you can just search for it individually here. And as you can see right here, if you're wondering what the pricing terms will be, you see that these are being used in the example. So more than likely, you're going to see $9.99, $14.99. It can adjust based on the size of your channel. So if you have more viewers, of course, they're going to charge you more for licensing fees, to get that money up out you, as that can make more off of a bigger channel, of course. So basically, you're being penalized for being a big channel. But anyway, or it can be a straight fee for everybody. So as far as, license music, it's pretty cut and dry. I'm gonna go to the next one here. You pay an upfront fee for a certain amount of time. It can be a few weeks, it can be some months, it could be a year. At the end of that term, you have a choice to renew the track or renew the license if it's available, which these terms can change at any time. So if they decide, hey, we don't want this music up for licensing anymore, either A, content ID claim, or copyright block, right? So one of those two, or copyright strike, I meant. But anyway, so that's what goes for that. Share revenue is when you pay no upfront fee, but you share in the revenue with the rights holder. So if we look at this quick example right here, you see 55%. That would be the YouTube split. You get the 55%, and then that would be split between you and the rights holder divided by 2, which would be 27.5. But there are also music right costs that can go up to no higher than 5%. In this case, it's 2.5%. And total earnings for you, the YouTube content creator, would be 25%. So basically half of a half, pretty much. So you got to ask yourself, is sharing music really, I guess it depends. But I think buying it up front, you'll probably get more, bang for your buck out of that rather than trying to share with the cost. But if you share revenue, I guess you don't have to worry about your term running up unless the terms change, of course. But it also gets a little bit tricky with the shared revenue. So let's go ahead and look into that. That's what everybody wants to know, the 30-second deal, because that's what this has to deal with. So in this next slide here, you can see that if a track is licensable, but you don't want to buy the license, you can share the revenue by using the track for less than 30 seconds in a video that's longer than 30 minutes. That sounds a little confusing, but also right here on the flip side, if the track is not licensable but is eligible for revenue sharing, if it's only eligible for revenue sharing, you can share the revenue as much of the track as you want in the video of any duration. So that's cool right there. But like I said, we don't know how many tracks are going to be just revenue sharing. We don't know how many tracks are going to be both licensable and revenue sharing, either or. So it just depends on the terms of, you know, the song. Each one is going to be different. But also, this is another big one. No live streams. That's a big one right there. Because I like to play music whenever I do go live. I play a couple songs before I start my podcast. And I was hoping, you know, I can finally use some songs, even though, you know, I'm not monetized yet. I'm just thinking of the future, you know. That's kind of a bummer. And I know some live streamers were looking forward to that. Those of you that, you know, use like waiting times before you actually start the podcast. I know some people don't immediately start their lives. They may play like 10 minutes of music or something like that before they get into their lives, making their viewers wait. So it's kind of a bummer there, but no live stream is not allowed. Here are some extra additional limitations right here. For those of you that think you just gonna get up on here and just put some music on or a lyric video, nuh-uh. No creating an art track, lyric video, or karaoke video from the music. And another one here for you DJs, no fundamentally altering the music, no remixing. So no changing the lyrics to songs and stuff like that. No using artist or songwriter name or likeness other than to identify the music or artist or songwriter. No using music in a manner that is derogatory or cast the artist, record label, or songwriter in a negative light. And also I saw out there that if you put the music on something that would have been demonetized anyway, such as strong profanity, drug use, things of that nature, of course you're not going to be able to use it. So those are also some things to think about. But that's pretty much my, you know, extra on that right there. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think it's worth it? The more so the licensing than the revenue sharing. Just for example, like the guys that's doing like music reactions that want to like react to full-length albums. Boy, that's gonna be a doozy, because the more songs you use, the more it's gonna cost you. But if you think about it, I'm like, before that, you wouldn't be able to monetize the video anyway, so you might as well get something out of it. So I guess that, you know, pretty much answers your question right there for those of you that do music reactions. But yeah, but I can also see like down the line, if you have a video, let's say, I guess it depends the shelf life of the video. If the shelf life of the video, let's say 1 year, and then nobody is watching it after that because it's very topical, I guess you might as well get as much as you can out of that 1 year. Like, let's assume like you have bought a licensed track that's available for 1 year, right? You know, but if you use like something like evergreen content, something that's going to last for a long time, and then it's going to suck constantly having to worry about a license or revenue sharing, are they going to drop the terms, and then all of a sudden you get a copyright strike, or, you know, your video is blocked, all that hard work you did, all those views you've accumulated, or you're going to have to go back in and take the music out if that's an option in the YouTube studio. So those are just some things to think about. But anyway, guys, just a quick video here. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think this is worth it? Is it something you're going to try out? Let me know. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also check out my other Creator Talk video down below in the description box. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see y'all for another one. Peace out.